This is the best of Common Sense News, Part 3. The force is strong with this one.
What's up with your boy Mitch?
I can't call it with that one, fellas.
He's like freaking Weekend at Bernie's.
All these phony politicians are a bunch of vampires.
Speaking of the living dead.
She looks like that clown, Pennywise.
Check out this monster.
It's me, Rosie O'Donnell, from my vacation on Long Beach Island, which ends tomorrow, sadly.
I hear she's coming back to America to do that stupid View show with that other old hag, Whoopi.
Without me, those miserable witches have nothing to talk about.
So you moved to Ireland. You want to move back to the United States, correct?
When he's done, because I miss my other children greatly, and I miss, New York and my life here.
Ah, so you come crawling back, you cheap sack of shit.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
No, it
wasn't. Last warning, Trump. For every day you play the scam, I will eliminate one of your family. And that is the real truth.
I know you have the Secret Service, but if you ever need some extra muscle, Paulie got your back.
And the idea that I have to get up here and say that trans women are women and that's what I have to use my time to do is absurd. Because this lesbian has had plenty of girlfriends with penises.
The fatigue files. You know what it is.
Oh, whoa, nice move. Watch this. What the? Whoa.
And he just zip lined the ball right through.
Imagine those guys throwing down tomahawk dunks on these poor chicks. Maybe that's what we need, so people can start waking up.
Enes Kanter Freedom, the 6'10", roughly 250-pound former NBA center, took to social media yesterday announcing his return to the court, but this time for the Women's League. And shortly after that, former NBA first-round pick Royce White, who played 3 games in the league, told Fox News Digital that he will also throw his name in the ring for the WNBA draft come 2027.
Hopefully this can finally put to rest the debate of what a woman is, but let's hear what people are saying.
As far as transgenders in the WNBA, I'm against it. I'm against transgenders in any sport. I think it's unfair to women to have to compete against biological men. It is absolutely unfair. But once the Democrats get back in the White House, they will be back.
I'm concerned, very concerned about what is happening with women and girls in this world. And I want to talk about what's happening in the sports world right now. And 2 men who have stepped up, thank God, to demonstrate how insane it has all gotten. If we're getting to a place where any man can say, I identify as a woman and go into women's spaces, play women's sports, just any safe things that women have can now be given to any man who says, oh, well, I identify as a woman. I'm going into the locker room. What in the actual hell is happening? And then we're in a place where if you speak out about it, you're going to be canceled, labeled as a hateful, awful human being. That's how crazy we've gotten.
What the hell?
Stop misgendering me! Just say she!
How in the hell did we get here? I mean, this guy is even doing the meme.
Just say the right pronoun!
What'd you say? Can you imagine men playing in women's sports? So you're up 15 years ago, I guess, probably 10 years ago, but 15 years ago, and somebody said, we will not allow men to play in women's sports. People would look at the person and say, what's he talking? Is he crazy? It happened.
It certainly did, my friend. Now, Juwanna Mann is reality instead of a comedy. You know, this Elliot Page, used to be one cute chick. Now, she transitioned to a man just so she can look like a miserable lesbian. Go figure. But if you want to see why things are the way they are, just look to the parents in schools.
My 6-year-old is transgender. That's right. Transgender children exist. It's almost like they're people.
When I was 6, I was watching top 10 scariest roller coasters on YouTube. No, he's not.
At what age do you think most trans kids determine that they're trans?
Violet told us when she was 1.5. She's been telling us since she could speak. So she knew since birth.
Are you kidding me?
Entire class at a middle school identify as trans and non-binary. These are middle school kids. Instead of being taught math, English, social studies, these kids are being groomed to be identifying trans and non-binary. Like, this doesn't matter at all. They shouldn't be taught this. I always wish that school prepared me to write a resume, how to do my taxes, things I really needed in my life. And I thought that would be implemented in future schools and education, but here we are. I'm gonna be homeschooling my future kids.
Our third graders are learning today that men can have babies and how good it is to be trans. Chinese third graders are learning multivariable calculus today. This will not end well for you.
What time is it? You got that motherfucking clock. I don't know how to read them all. Shit, 2:11? What time is it?
2:40.
What time is it?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know how to read no time, bro. 5:10. 10 right there. 10:50.
Brainless idiots.
I'm confused.
Show me your left foot.
This is my left foot.
Which one?
This one.
That's your left foot?
I mean, this my. Wait, I'm trying to see which one I right with. This my left. This my right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you're checking out the best of Common Sense News, Part 3. Make sure to subscribe to our other channel, the Common Sense Network, where you can find me and lots more. But for now, kick back with a girly girl beer and enjoy. What the?
In Pensacola, Florida, 4 individuals gained viral fame on social media after they were dubbed the Baby Hair Bandits after their mugshots were released to the public.
Those 4 bruisers could have started at linebacker for Polk High.
2 of the suspects are biological males, and they were all charged with retail theft of property over $750, as well as using devices to bypass anti-theft security. They are all awaiting trial in a court of law.
This one is definitely a dude. And this one reminds me of my old mechanic for the Dodge.
You keep pulling my arm. You keep pulling my thing. Bro, look at him. Look at him. You keep pulling them. You keep pulling them.
In West Palm Beach, Florida, police officers responded to a 911 call from a Taco Bell about a woman who had fallen asleep behind the wheel at the drive-thru. This is the madness that ensued.
She said she's just tired, but I don't think so.
How we doing, dear? What's going on today?
Nothing. I came here to get my kids from me, and that's about it.
Yuck! That gut hanging out like that should be a crime by itself.
She ended up calling you guys. Yeah, because I was concerned you were falling asleep in the drive-thru.
I'll come and talk to you in a second.
All right. Yeah, like I'm a non-profit organization.
This chick is wasted. FUBAR, as some might say.
As the interrogation continued, the actions of the suspect made the officer question her sobriety, and he requested identification.
You got your driver's license on you?
No, I don't have a driver's license on me.
Okay, hold on. So listen, time out.
Okay.
Let me explain a couple things, you okay?
Yeah.
All right, so
because I can't believe she even put me in this type of predicament.
I got it. All right, but I'm already exhibiting a few things that are causing a little bit of concern for me, okay? All right, you're unsteady on your feet, you got slightly glassy eyes, and you're slurring your words when you're speaking, okay? Where's your ID, dear?
I don't, it's at the house. I have my marijuana ID on me. I don't know if you want to use
your
that.
marijuana ID?
That's the only thing I have as an identification right now.
Sure, I'll take that, that's fine.
While the woman is detained outside, another officer goes inside to hear from employees that witnessed the suspect.
Hey ladies, who's the one that called?
I did.
So can you tell me what you observed?
Okay, she came through the drive-thru, and as she was coming through the drive-thru, she hit the curb. Okay. Then she straightened up and came up, but listening to her place of order, you could tell something was whatever. Then when
Why do you say that?
Because she was slurring, she could barely talk. Then when she got here, it took her like 3 minutes to get her money, but I'm wondering what's going on. She's like this. Over, like, she's falling over sleeping. I'm like, you all right?
In mid-conversation?
Yeah, I'm like, you all right?
As the suspect appears to clearly be under the influence of a substance, a field sobriety test is conducted.
Why you got to start off with that? Okay, let's go. You ready?
You may begin. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, boy.
So, balance for a small girl. I can't do it on that is more wider or something. You can't do it on that one?
We're doing it on this one, Miss Bush.
All right. I know there's no sympathy. I can't hold my balance like that. I can't hold my balance like that.
After failing the field sobriety test, the suspect is finally placed under arrest.
I did nothing. Hey, I'm a good person. I did nothing.
She didn't do nothing.
I did nothing.
Sit up to me, baby.
I did nothing.
All right, stay.
I did. Oh, you keep hitting. You keep pulling my arm. You keep pulling my thing. Bro, look at him. Look at him. You keep pulling them. You keep pulling them. You keep pulling them.
Please sit back.
He keep pulling my arm. They hurt.
I need you to be quiet for a second and I'm going to talk to you.
The belligerent suspect refused to cooperate and insisted on making a scene, which brought this response from an onlooker.
In there? Let's go.
Calm the f down, man! Damn! Calm the f down! Calm the f down! Look how you acting! Calm the f down! Yes, get this shit over. You acting like this in front of your kid.
The suspect was charged with marijuana possession, driving under the influence, resisting an officer, as well as child neglect.
That looks like one of Peg's relatives.
In Bundy County, Illinois, police were dispatched following reports of an erratically driven vehicle. Upon arrival to the location, officers observed a car that matched the description parked on the shoulder, and that's when things took a turn for the worse.
No, if this dog comes out, roll your window up! Roll it up! Just take it down a little bit. I don't want to get bit. I'm not going to shoot your dog. Do not let this dog out. Yep. Shut the door. Do not let the dog out.
Trust me, I'm an animal sanctuary not-for-profit. I've done this my whole life.
Okay.
That's what I do for a living. That's why I ask permission if I get stuff out.
Thank you. You got called in as doing 100 down this road.
Me?
Yeah.
After explaining to the woman why she was being detained, the officer suspects that she may be under the influence.
So here's what I got going on. This is my concern. I smell something sweet. Have you been drinking today?
Sweet?
Yeah, have you been drinking today?
No, sir, I don't drink.
You don't drink?
I tell you, she's shaped like most of the women in Peg's family.
The officers take her through a field sobriety test and administer a breathalyzer, which she failed before placing her under arrest.
You're under arrest for DUI. You're under arrest for DUI.
This is what I mean. Like, you guys did this last time. You did this last time. Oh, no, I can't even do this. Please, I've done this last time with King County, and y'all have to be ready to apologize. I walk like a drunk person, but I'm just stupid.
Not so tough now, huh?
Just want my What are you doing? You're lucky I don't fucking rip it. It's just pulled out of the fucking undercover. Just shove it back in there.
The suspect was charged with DUI as well as child endangerment. She registered a blood alcohol concentration of 0.191, which is over double the legal limit. Her brother arrived and took custody of her son, but however did not take her dog.
Imagine, if you will, beings that are offended by everything, yet ashamed of nothing. The ones that feel entitled to everything, yet contribute nothing in return. There's a signpost up ahead. Your next stop, the Taquisha Zone.
Whenever I'm in a situation where somebody being racist to me, the other person gonna always think I'm an animal, you heard me? Everybody around him gonna say, she belongs in a zoo, cause I'ma cut the up, cause you don't get to judge me because I'm black. You don't get to follow me around the store because I am black.
哎呀，这事真难搞啊。
Listen up. You got migraines, hypertension, and stress headaches, and then you got a broad like this, flapping her stinking gums in your face.
She belongs in a zoo, cause I'ma cut the up.
Either that, or some Taquisha at customer service giving you some bad attitude and Newport breath.
I can't believe this! Y'all always messing with me! This is some bull!
I used to enjoy dating black women, but this new breed is simply something else.
Trump. I am who I was before O'Donnell. I don't know who O'Donnell is. The only dollar I acknowledge is McDonald. Thank you.
I believe you, sweetie.
And check out Big Bertha here. I could squeeze Big Mac sauce out of them freaking 34-inch pythons. You kidding me?
And check out this aspiring brain surgeon here.
How do you feel about President Trump?
President Trump, you can suck my 2 hours of shit. You need to go. He's trying to take the immigrants, but you need to take the racists. But I don't President Trump. And we're going to get that, and we're going to get him out to sea. Are you? Do you like Trump?
Do you support political violence against President Trump?
Yes. Yes, because of the stuff that he's doing. The stuff that he's doing to the community as a whole, including you, is not good. Why you what?
What has President Trump done to the community?
He is taking EBT, he is taking medical aid, he is getting ICE to report the immigrants when the immigrants made America what it was, and America's a stolen land. How can you do what you do in America's a stolen land, bitch?
Do you think President Trump is a fascist?
Is what?
Do you think President Trump is a fascist?
What does that mean?
What? And that, my friends, is what you call chimping out.
Our youth today, they're like a bunch of monkeys, I swear before God. Black Gen Zers, somewhere between 15 and 30, they're like monkeys. They're like marauding monkeys, turned loose on shopping malls, restaurants, running amok, knocking over things, fighting and shooting and killing, half naked. They're like monkeys.
Read the index card.
Her universal decision became the epitome of the perseverance and
Now you supposed to whip it up. First day. Oh, whip it. First day. First day. First day.
You kidding me? I was lucky if I got a new pair of sneakers for the first day.
Man, there were times on the first day of school I wore the same clothes as the last day of school.
Now, I've been scrolling my For You page looking at y'all back to school videos and pictures. A real hot ghetto ass mess. I've seen children holding up money fans, got the money spread up their arm, holding up stacks of money in a uniform. Why? What's the purpose? What are you trying to make other people believe? That you're rich? I'm not buying it. I've even watched a video of a little girl that looked like she was about in the 3rd or 4th grade, holding up her middle finger, talking about don't fuck with her.
What'd you say?
Don't
Oh, attitude. Ooh, walk out. Ooh, attitude. Ooh, walk out.
Are y'all serious? With her mom chuckling and giggling in the background. Y'all bitches are idiots.
There are people in the black community feel exactly the same way I do.
Facts.
Saying exactly the same thing I say, but I'm racist. I'm a racist guy. Meanwhile, they're tired of it.
This is basically a trash culture. The same culture where parents much rather post videos of their children holding up their middle finger and flashing large stacks of money. But these same parents will not post the report cards of these children.
We got to do better.
Hey, Butthead. It's the best of Common Sense News, Part 3.
Cool.
Those guys rule!
This loser's in for a big surprise.
He looks like he smells. Crime don't pay, buddy.
Who's this? Who is this dude right here? Because people are saying that he doesn't look like he's from here.
He kind of looks like he's from Portland.
Yo, what is this? Who is putting this stuff together, guys? Something is up with Lady Gaga. No! Yo! What is going on with Lady Gaga? Who is this right here? Who is this, bro? No!
Surprise! I knew you guys were still some fraidy cats.
We weren't expecting you, bro.
I was just in the area on a promo run.
Yeah, we saw you had a new one of those Scream movies and another one of those scary movies coming out too, man. Cool.
Well, I got child support from my ex-wife, a stripper I knocked up a few years ago, so I gotta keep those checks coming in. But at least I'm not like that woke jerk, Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, he got fired from the Avengers for being a retard.
I can't stand that guy either. They canceled his big comeback in Brokeback Mountain 2, and they even axed his reboot of Tootsie.
Man, screw that loser.
I think I'll stop by his place so I can sever his contract in person.
Hello?
Hi, Mark. We're doing a charity blood drive. We're calling all the liberals in the area for their donation.
Well, I've already sold my soul to the Democrats, so a little blood isn't anything.
Great. I'll be right there to make a pickup. What the? I should have known.
Please, no.
Okay, guys, that's it from here on the scene. Now, back to you.
Whether you like it or not, learn to love it. It's the best of Common Sense News, Part 3. Whoa!
This, once again, ladies and gentlemen, is the voice of the people on Common Sense News. I've got the commander-in-chief in tow, so you know it's going to be a doozy. So, without any further delay, let's get to business.
I said there are times when I walk into a community and I see American flags all over the community and I suddenly feel unsafe.
If spoiled and stupid had a face, this would be it.
Well, Princess, if the stars and stripes make you feel unsafe, may I recommend a first-class fight to East Butthole, Bangladesh? You'll fit right in!
It's a shame these loony liberals want to make our great flag a politically divisive tool against our wonderful people.
An absolute disgrace, if you ask me. Let's see what this gentleman here has to say about this.
Last week, a coworker pulled me aside because I was wearing a t-shirt with the American flag on it. She said to me, "You might want to think twice about wearing that." And I was perplexed. I asked why. She said, "Because of the political climate today, people will associate you with Trump." I just stood there. And then I thought, when did a flag become a political statement? Because I remember a time when it wasn't. So this video is not a political rant about one party or the other party. I'm not about that. It's about culture. Patriotism should not be political. But it seems like today those lines are completely blurred. The flags still belong to everyone. Fast forward to 2026. A coworker is nervous about a t-shirt. This is where we've come. How did we get here? What we're losing isn't political. But I do know one thing. What we're losing is the shared symbols that said we were all in this together. Even when we disagree. All of a sudden, being patriotic means you're a Republican. Can't the Democrats be patriotic too? Can someone be a Democrat and also love their country and be patriotic? I know up until 15, 20 years ago, you could. Everything seems to have started to change right about when President Obama was elected. And it seems like it's just been accelerating ever since then. And we're at a point right now where I don't know if there's any going back.
You guys have done everything you can to bastardize anything normal in this country. You've bastardized people having kids. You've bastardized straight couples. You've bastardized men and women wanting to stay in their separate bathrooms. You've bastardized people trying to keep sexual education away from children. What the f*** is going on with the left, bro? You've bastardized us wanting to keep the country safe. You've bastardized people being patriotic. You've bastardized people waving the American flag. You've bastardized being American.
I couldn't have said it better, my friend.
Mr. President, might I suggest you pass an executive order for free one-way passage anywhere in the world for ungrateful airheads like this?
Goodbye, America. And hello to Hawaii.
You can't be serious, right? Are y'all really that? I can't make this shit. Man, fuck your feelings, shit. You know Hawaii is still part of America, you dumb shit. What the fuck is wrong with you dumb kids? And you wonder why we don't need you voting, working at McDonald's. Y'all be up people's orders up there. Y'all ain't worth $15 an hour because you don't even realize that motherfucker Hawaii is part of America. I pray you marry a dumb motherfucker with a lot of money because you are never going to be a shit in life.
Why is the whole world trying to get into these capitalist Western countries if it's so bad? Why are people leaving socialist failures and unstable governments and collapsing economies and violent countries and corrupt bureaucracies and weak infrastructures to come over here if it's so bad? Why do you think the Democrats couldn't convince those Latinos to vote for the Democrat Party? Because they experienced those socialist governments and they recognize those socialist plans. You think Venezuela wants another socialist in charge? Didn't work well for them. Nobody's coming to America because it's perfect. No country is. They're coming to America because America works.
We're on stolen land. Guys, okay, get the fuck out. You hate America so much, get the fuck out. Leave, it's pretty easy. You think America's so bad? Go live in the Middle East. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, you little douchebag! This is the best of Common Sense News Part 3. You heard me? Now make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our other channel, the Common Sense Network. While you're at it, before I give you a beating you'll never forget.
We'll get you this time, Trump!
Going just like we planned.
They won't know what hit them.
They hate me because they ain't me and they can't ever be me.
I heard she's fluent in 2 languages, English and stupid.
she's as dumb as a bag of rocks, but them village feeders look pretty okay to me, buddy.
She knows what she's doing. Apparently, she just dumped her beta male fiancé.
I can tell you right now, he wasn't hitting that right.
Seems like nobody is hitting that because she's about to freeze her freaking eggs.
So I have decided to start the process of freezing my eggs.
Yeah.
Freezing my eggs.
Yeah.
Don't be weird about this, even though I know all of you will be.
I'll tell you what, if she don't put down those burritos, she'll look like one of those gorditas at Taco Tuesdays in no time.
Why are you a conservative, sir?
Well, I used to be a Democrat, but unfortunately the Democrats went too far to the left, and the Republicans moved into their position that the Democrats were 40 years ago. See, and so what the Democrats believed 40 years ago, the Republicans believe today. And so I realized that I had to go to a Republican because the Democrats just got too far off the trail. They just got completely off the trail and lost all reality of what America stood for.
Rest in peace to the legendary Chuck Norris. As soon as he died, this poor excuse of a magazine called Variety dropped a hit piece on him. And in case you were wondering, this is the no spine having little Twinkie that wrote that disrespectful garbage. And he had to wait for him to be dead to do it. If Chuck was still here, he'd roundhouse kick you so hard, you'd throw a set of balls you'd throw down using little punk. This has been another episode of The Voice of the People on your new favorite channel, Common Sense News. Hit that like button and share the video to show some support. Keep your head high and have some pride in your country, and just remember, if you don't like it here in America, you can get the hell out.
This is Common Sense News. They say the things you want to do, but we're afraid to. Finally, somebody with some balls. Yabba dabba doo, bitches.